Hey, what's up everybody? Brandon here at Midnight Customs. Today we're working on putting a jack stand on a heavy duty equipment trailer. The old jack broke and a guy brought his trailer over and asked if I could put it on for him. So we're doing some figuring out today, and then we're gonna get this thing lined up. He wants the foot to be 12 inches from the ground when the jack is in the transport position. So we're gonna get that going, and because there is no jack, we had to get a jack to move the trailer, hook it up. Let me show you what we got. So, by the way, these Harbor Freight low profile jacks are money. Really happy with it, and they come in cool colors. Not a Harbor Freight plug, I just really like the jack. So anyway, we've got this. It's got a 12,000 pound support capacity and 10,000 pounds of lifting capacity. This is customer supplied. So we got to get it welded in here, here, and up here. So right now we've got it hooked to the back of my pickup, which is going to be pretty close to ride height on his pickup. They're similar trucks other than his is a dually. And we'll get that figured. We got to get the trailer kind of leveled out because it's tilting away from me right now. But with all that being said, it's a beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest, and we are going to get this done and get it back to the customer. So stay tuned. We're going to get some tools ready and get the camera set up, and we'll show you how this goes.
Either we plop this off, or because this is more maneuverable than this is more trailer, this is more after, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking we put a shim in here, and push it onto this, because I feel like this is going to be more structural in the long run.
I think this piece here is the structural part. That's just a brace.
Yeah.
Because if you look here, you can see where they cut off.
Well, that's what I'm also looking at, because you want to get more contact. But either way, we're still going to have to put a shim in the front of it. Hand me the junk buckets, please. Okay, I need to change my clothes first. First and foremost, I have to put on. Oh, how's-y-dozy. Look what I found. The universe provided. I'm not in love with it. It could work. But let's see what else we got. All day.
So what a gal's doing here is mocking up a bracket.
Mocking something. Yes, I am mocking.
You have to forgive her. She has a syndrome.
A bunch of the syndromes.
Mostly Tourette's.
Yeah. I'm just having a little bit of a day because my whole body, my pain.
Fun fact, Morgan dances in public, but she's nervous on camera.
Yeah, darndest thing. I'll even sing the Star Spangled Banner when we're at a ball game, as long as it's on the spot, but you put me on camera. Well, that's not going to work unless you want to shim about a yay much out of there. A yay much would make a world of difference.
What's a yay much?
If I had to yay much it, You did that much for me, that'd be appreciative. Thank you.
All right, so what we're working on now is fabbing up a little bracket to go in place of where the original jack was. Now I don't know how the original jack sat in there and what bracketry it did have. When the customer brought it, the old broken jack was already cut out and removed, so we were piecing things together and getting it set up so we can get it in there flush and everything's level. They do want 1 foot of ground clearance when the jack is retracted for transport going down the road, you know, that way it doesn't hit anything. So we're working with that. We're fighting uneven ground, and right now the trailer itself is level, and once we get the bracket to the right length, we should be able to level out the jack and start tacking it in, and then double check everything before we really burn it in. So should be done pretty soon. Come on in here and take a look. So right in here, we're trimming up a bracket little by little to get it in there so everything sits straight and flush in there. Also, we need this piece to add some rigidity back here for the jack. So if you just tuning in or you forgot, this is the trailer that it's going on. So we needed to do its job and not bend or break. All right, we got the bracket cut up, tacked in. That, whatever. Anyway, it's tacked in. We're gonna burn it all in. This is gonna get welded all the way across. And same thing back here. And we're gonna MIG weld this. We're using 030 solid core, and I think we're gonna turn that up a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. So let's get the camera set up and we'll get you in here. One important thing to remember when you're welding is make sure you're comfortable. I wasn't comfortable on that one. Like my physical stance wasn't comfortable, so it'll hold though.
Okay. Oh. No, I gotta stick to this side. welding gloves. God, that looks so good. Can you let me know what you think of that last one? Now this one, I need to hit with the grinder. I put too much material on it moving forward.
That's way better than what I did on this side.
Yeah. But I still glitched at the top because I got hung up. But paint will fill it. And that, if we hit it with the grinder, like I laid the material on, I got the penetration. But there was more material, and then I hit this one. I need to go across it again.
Alright.
Actually, I bet I could just run it really quick. Watch out. $75 an hour. Just kidding, I'm free.
You're free?
Yep. I just require hand foot massages. But I need to hit that with the grinder really quick and redo that bottom one. But those two look fucking titties. Can you hold that for me? Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were I forgot. I forgot. Just fast forward through it. I can show.
Alright guys, so we got her burned in. Now what we're going to do is set her down on the ground and see how she holds and works and all that. Oh, I do got to put the crank handle back on first, so there is that. But we got it done, so should be all good to go. We're just going to hit it with some rebuild, you know, and then send her down the road. So this is Midnight Customs. I hope this was a helpful video for you. And it does require some fabrication. You're gonna have to figure things out. We're on uneven ground. It's the closest I could get and be able to run the welder with the plug-in and the length of leads that I got. So those are things to keep in mind. And what you want to do is figure it out. It's all a learning process and it's all solvable. Thanks for watching.